Oh my god, what a week. Thank god it's over. Welcome back to my channel, New Me by Hannah. It's so great to have you back with me. I am so glad this week is over. It has been crazy. Just to explain, for the past 7 days, I have been trying to eat and I've been trying to train like a Victoria's Secret model. Now, for anybody who lives under a rock, Victoria's Secret models are stunning. That's the only word to describe them. They are probably the epitome of what every man thinks a woman should look like. And yeah, so I wanted to see exactly what they ate, exactly how they trained in order to look like they do. Secretly, I also wanted to see if I could try to look like them myself, but obviously that didn't quite work out. However, in this video, I am going to show you exactly what I've eaten this week, which was actually more than expected. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna be hungry the entire week, but I've eaten quite well. And I'm going to share with you some of the exercises I've been doing. And then if you stay till the end, which you totally should, I will share with you my results and how it's affected me this week. So just before we get into the video, if you haven't done already, please subscribe to the channel. It's amazing and you absolutely should subscribe to get more amazing videos just like this one. And please give it a thumbs up if you like what I'm talking about. Let's get into the video. Good morning. It is day one of my Victoria's Secret challenge, so I am getting a quick run in before work. It is 6:30 in the morning, so I'm sorry for the lighting. But yeah, let's get to it. So this week I have pretty much had the same breakfast all week. I have been having this protein shake, so I've been using coconut milk, which is just my milk of choice. You can use any milk you want to. Into the milk, then you add a banana for some energy because God knows you are going to need it this week. A scoop of protein powder, any variety will do, whatever floats your boat. And then I also put a teaspoon of chia seeds in. Now, chia seeds are actually quite good because they inflate as they're mixed with liquid. So they may look like tiny, insignificant things, but when they go into your system, into your stomach particularly, they will inflate to make you feel full. So potentially, if you're a Victoria's Secret model, you need a good handful of chia seeds in a day to make yourself feel full because there is nothing else going in there. Once I had my protein shake mixed, I'm actually really grateful that I did that first because the next thing I did was a shot of apple cider vinegar. You may want to look away now if you're a bit squeamish, because I actually think this is the most disgusting thing I've ever tried. It was horrific. It made me practically cry. My eyes were leaking. Yeah, awful. Wouldn't even give it to my worst enemy. It was that bad. So had to then wash it down with some protein shake just to get through the moment. Apple cider vinegar is apparently good for digestion. The Victoria's Secret models obviously have their stomachs out quite often, so they need to make sure they have a nice flat stomach. And to do that, they need to make sure everything is digested well. So the apple cider vinegar apparently helps with that, but it was awful. No two ways about it. Another Victoria's Secret model ritual is to have lemon and ginger tea. So I just made myself a quick cup of this. Not such a big fan of the ginger in the tea, but you know, again, for digestion, it was quite good. For lunch, I actually had some meal prep I'd made some dal. So in this was obviously red lentils. I've got some courgettes, coconut milk, which I've never used for dal, but it worked amazingly well. Onions, garlic, cumin, and a little bit of turmeric as well. Perfect. I was still hungry after it, not gonna lie, but it was very nice, very tasty, and yeah, would certainly have this again. So it is day 1 of my Victoria's Secret model challenge, and I am quite hungry. It is tea time, and I literally have no strength left to shred this carrot. I have no energy to shred the carrot. I know I need the carrot. The carrot doesn't want to be eaten, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, 6 more days. 6 more days. Well, I did manage to shred the carrot just in time for my tea. This tea, it was, I made scrambled tofu with shredded carrot, asparagus, kale, and again, onion, garlic, and some spices. It was actually quite nice and quite filling, but I could have probably eaten another plateful because still hungry after that as well. Day 2, I was not going to do that apple cider shot again. Couldn't face it at all, so I thought the next best thing was to do as they do in the videos, and I put a shot of the apple cider vinegar, diluted it in water. Equally not as nice, slightly better than the shot itself. Good morning. So I'm a bit short on time today, so I've made myself another shake for breakfast. This is again a bit of coconut milk, protein powder, banana, and chia seeds. I haven't got any peanut butter in at the moment, so hopefully I will today, and then tomorrow it'll be a bit nicer. I had another lemon tea as well, just to keep the digestion going. And then for lunch, I had the same dal again, I just had some leftovers, so that's what I had. The tea, I made this incredible salad. I mean, look at that, look at the colours of it. It was just delicious. This was spinach. I did some roasted sweet potato for the carbs. There's some beans in there for the protein, avocado, bit of fat, tomatoes, put some coriander on the top, some lemon juice, and yeah, it was just delicious. Hi everyone, it is Saturday, thank God. So I work Monday to Friday all day, so I haven't managed to film any of the workouts I've been doing, so I thought I would bring you to this amazing park. Really sunny, as you can see, and I thought I'd show you guys what I've been doing during the week. So I am used to cardio and strength training with heavy weights. Unfortunately, Victoria's Secret models, they don't do heavy weights at all. So this is a simplified, very low weight version of what I usually do, and I can't wait to share it with you. Started the full body workout with some arms for you. So I've just done some regular press ups. I can't get very low because I've got a bad shoulder. That's the excuse I'm sticking to, but I did get as low as I could. I know I could have gone maybe slightly lower than it looks in the video. I also then did some diamond press ups. This is just where you make your hand into a diamond, and it just works the outside of the arm a little bit more than a regular press up. Moving on, I went into a chest press. This was a very lightweight, so I didn't really get much benefit from this, but still, you know, any slight workout of the muscles is good. So here's the chest press, and then I moved into a chest fly as well, just to try and enhance the chest area. I then went into a plank. This, as well as the arms, this works your abs as well, so if you hold it for long enough, it should start to shake. You because you're using your core muscles so much. And then from the plank, I went straight into mountain climbers. These work your lower abs, and it's a good way to get cardio as well. It starts to get the heart racing. Of course, when it comes to abs, you have to do some crunches. These actually are quite effective with your legs up like this. It's only a small movement, but it's very effective for your upper portion of your abs. Then moved into reverse crunches. Again, just a slight movement, but it is very effective to work the lower portion of your abs. By this time, I was pretty pooped, so I was struggling. I think I wasn't eating as much as I usually eat, so I certainly wasn't having as much carbs. So my body was really struggling with this workout, and I can quite frankly see why Victoria's Secret models don't use heavy weights, because you have no energy to use heavy weights. That is literally it. I just skipped back to arms just to do some tricep dips. And then moving into lower body for some squats, good old fashioned squats, nothing special about this, low weights, just try to get as low as you can and keep good form. Then you do some sumo squats. This targets the inner thighs as well as the glutes and the rest of your legs. It's a really good workout for that. And then just to target the outer thighs, I then did standing leg raises, just using the weight on the top of the thigh just for a little bit of extra resistance. I did this on both sides. Final exercise, just did some cider lunges. Again, just to work the outside of the thighs, but actually by this point my legs were shaking so much that it was a really good workout actually. Certainly different to what I usually do, but this was quite effective. So that's the workout done. Let's get back to the food. Day 3, I was absolutely not doing the apple cider vinegar again. I'm sorry, but I just couldn't do it. I would have been sick. So I changed it to what I usually use for digestion, which is these dandelion drops. You literally just add about 15 drops to water 3 times a day, but I usually do it once or twice a day. Again, this just helps digestion in the same way that the apple cider vinegar does, and it doesn't make you want to puke. So I will pop a link below in the comments if this is something you prefer to use instead of the apple cider vinegar. I find it really effective, and it's helped me through competition prep and everything. So if you want to go and check it out, then I'll pop the link below. Again, I was having this breakfast protein shake. I actually found this filled me up for quite a while. Didn't feel the need to snack at all, so it was really good. For lunch, I tried one of the recipes I've seen on the Secret Models Instagram. This was a rice cake with smashed avocado and a poached egg on top. Now, this was actually really nice. However, it was not enough for lunch at all. Definitely not enough. But it was really good. For my tea, I had this, again, the roasted sweet potato, which was left over from the night before. This was just to help me with my carb allowance for the day. I then had scrambled tofu with spinach, garlic, onion, and some seasoning. That was to get the protein in. And I also had some chopped strawberries, which didn't really go with it, but it was so weird that it was a nice change, if that makes sense. Anyway, this did fill me up. This was a really good dinner, and yeah, I quite enjoyed this. Good morning. It is freezing cold, but it is day 6 of the Victoria's Secret challenge. I'm actually really relieved it's nearly over. I found it really tough, so I will keep showing you what I'm eating. I've just done a power walk to get cardio, and surprisingly difficult actually, but couldn't run this morning. I just wasn't on the cards, so I had to do something. So anyway, yeah, there we go. Day 6, let's do it. The final lunch that I tried doing this Victoria's Secret model diet was this chickpea salad. I used black chickpeas instead of regular chickpeas, just in case you're wondering why they look a bit odd. This was literally spinach, tomatoes, chickpeas, spring onion, green onion, a bit of lemon juice and hummus. And surprisingly nice, but it wasn't that filling. So it is something I'd have again, but it certainly left me on the hungry side, so I won't be recommending this one. My final dinner was perhaps my absolute favourite, and I will certainly be using this recipe again in the future. This was satay tofu. This was literally garlic and onions, coconut milk, a big lump of peanut butter, natural peanut butter, no sugar, a teaspoon of soy sauce and a bit of coconut sugar. I'd also put some beans in there as well, and I've served it with some cabbage and broccoli. Oh my god, this was divine. I could have probably eaten the entire thing, but portion control, and yeah, it was just amazing. So there you have it. That is what I've eaten, and that is the type of workouts that I've been doing for the last week. It has been an eye-opener to see what they eat and everything, because I thought they'd actually not eat so much, and there was times where I was really hungry and struggling, but at the same time the food is very nutritious. I can't even complain that I wasn't getting something that I needed, because I was. The workout, very low intensity, but it was quite effective at the same time. And certainly when you are on such low calorie intake, it is important to keep the workout relevant with it. You know what I mean? So, overall thoughts of this diet, I would do it again. It was a bit of a struggle, but now I kind of know what to expect. I think it would be easier in the future. It wasn't what I expected, because I thought they'd be living on air with the stomachs as they are, but it turns out they do eat. I felt tired throughout the week, but it wasn't like exhausted tired. It was just like your body's changing kind of tired. That's what it was. Anyway. So throughout the week I lost 4 pounds, which I don't think I've ever lost in a single week. That is crazy for me. I'm normally a 1 to 2 pound kind of girl, so 4 pounds in 1 week, amazing, can't argue with that. So certainly won't be doing it every week, but I might pick it up, you know, every now and again, just to keep me back on track. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I will be probably doing more challenges like this, so look out for future videos. Don't forget to pop me a comment in the box below if you've tried the diet yourself. Tell me what you think, and I will certainly see you in the next video. Have a great week.